Good morning, everybody. What is up? Great to see you all today. I hope you're having an awesome day. So today, I am going to figure out what I'm going to do today. Ooh, tricky one right there. So I'm going to do some live streaming and all that. But yeah, I will see you back later today with an idea. That's yeah, okay, see you then. What is up, everybody? This is your host, SuperSight, and today is Autism Awareness Day. So, Autism Awareness Day happens every year on the 2nd of April, and in this one, it's the 2nd of April 2020. And so, I'll just read you a little bit about it from a couple of sites. So, yeah, I will be reading. I'm not reciting this, but yeah, anyway, I think, yeah, so here is, well, first of all, I'll do this one here. So, World Autism Awareness Day is an internationally recognized day on the 2nd of April every year, encouraging member states of the United Nations to take measures to raise awareness about people with autism spectrum disorder, ASD, throughout the world. And then there's a few other things about it, and the World Autism Day is one of 7 official health-specific UN days, and the theme of 2020 is the transition to adulthood. So, and that was from Wikipedia, and some autism facts and stats. Autism now affects, I saw a couple of differing, like, so this one here says, autism now affects 1 in 54 children. I saw another couple websites put 1 in 59, but it's within, that 50 to 60 range. Over half are classified as having an intellectual disability or borderline intellectual disability. Boys are 4 times more likely to have autism than girls. About 40% of children with autism do not speak. About 25 to 30% of children with autism have some words at 12 to 18 months of age and then lose them. Others might speak, but not until later in childhood. Autism greatly varies from person to person. No 2 people with autism are alike. The rate of autism has steadily grown over the last 20 years. I did see on the Wikipedia they said there was this source right here is nationalautismassociation.org. So this is, I'm just reading it. So yeah, okay. I just pass over that one there. Yeah. Autism is the fastest growing developmental disorder, yet most underfunded. A 2008 Danish study found that the mortality risk among those with autism was nearly twice that of the general population. And I read that was due to things like, for example, drowning or stuff like that. Children with autism do progress. Early intervention is key, and autism is treatable, not a hopeless condition. So that was the National Autism Association. The previous one was Wikipedia, and this here is from the nph.government.in. So they did this article last year, but I thought I described it well. World Autism Awareness Day, WAAD, is observed every year on the 2nd of April in order to raise public awareness of autism, with WAAD first WAAD was celebrated in 2008. WAAD highlights the need to help and improve the quality of life of those with autism so that they can lead full and meaningful lives as an integral part of society. So, and that last year's one was assistive technologies and active participation. And so yeah, I just wanted to, and there's different things that, like, for example, wearing blue. So for this month I will be wearing a blue shirt. I've got this one and a couple of other blue ones, including Clash Royale one, which it's a darker shade of blue, which this is sort of like borderline. But anyway, so yeah, wearing blue is one of them, and light up blue and stuff like that. So yeah, and anyway, I just wanted to say that and mention that, and raise awareness for that. So I would highly recommend that you read about it, learn about it. Just doesn't have to be masses of research, but as in you could just read a couple of things about it. And yeah, and also another thing I just wanted to encourage you is, for today's thing, be kind. Be kind. If you know anyone with autism, be sure to talk to them. Be sure to, especially through this, well, not just people with autism, but yeah, just be kind to do kind things. Just if today, either do something kind, write someone a kind message. It could be an email, it could be a letter. It could be you could just go tell them something kind. Do something kind. That's my that's my suggestion for today. And so yeah, for the rest of this month, I'll be wearing blue in all of like a blue shirt in my streams and videos and that for the rest of the month. The month of April is Autism Awareness Month, and in the specific day is the 2nd, which is indeed today. So yeah, I hope you have an absolutely wonderful, beautiful rest of your day, and please do go out and be encouraging, be kind, and yeah, try and make someone's day. That's going to wrap it up. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. See you later!